What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another toy room review, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Jurassic World Legacy Collection Tyrannosaurus Rex Escape Pack. Now this thing is absolutely massive. I mean, this packaging takes up my entire review station and barely even fits in the frame of the camera. So this thing is massive, but when I saw that this was releasing, I definitely had to pick this up. Now obviously you get the T-Rex on here, and that's what a lot of people are going to be excited for, but me personally, my biggest thing with Jurassic Park that I'm the biggest fan of is the vehicles, from the Jeep to this Explorer right here, and I could not be any happier to have this in my collection. So I picked it up mainly for the vehicle. The T-Rex is just an added bonus, but man, this packaging is massive right here, so I can't really move it too much because it is so big, but we'll zoom in so you can see right there. You got the Jurassic World Legacy Collection logo, and you get the big open window that fully displays the T-Rex as well as the vehicle and the little minifigure that it comes with. And I like the background right there. The insert is a scene straight out of the movie where we first see the T-Rex attacking the vehicle. Coming down here, you can see the Tyrannosaurus Rex Escape Pack, and down here you can see some of the action features that are included right here. So that's it for the front of the packaging. I'm going to go ahead and turn it around and we'll take a quick look at the back of the packaging. Right, guys, so here is the back of the packaging. Again, nothing really too interesting right here, but it does show off what comes in the set. So you can see right there the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and that thing already just looks absolutely incredible, man. And then you can see the name of the pack that we have here and some of the features with the Breakaway Roof. You have the goggles included, and Tim is included with this set. So man, I am so excited. This has been one of the things I've been excited to get my hands on the most lately, and I cannot wait to open this up. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll take a closer detailed look at everything that comes inside the Tyrannosaurus Rex Escape. Alright, you guys, so here's the Jurassic World Legacy Collection T-Rex Escape Pack out of the packaging, and man, oh man, this honestly right now is one of my most favorite things in my collection. Just taking it out of the box, this looks absolutely incredible. There's so much to go over here. I'm gonna start with Tim and then the vehicle, and then we'll move to the T-Rex. I'm really excited to take a look at this vehicle, but man, this T-Rex is really growing on me. So we're gonna take the T-Rex out of the frame for right now, and we'll put him to the side, and also I'll take the vehicle out of the way as well so we can take a closer look at Tim really quickly. Alright, you guys, so here is Tim out of the packaging. Now he is a really small figure. I'm guessing like 3 3/4 scale, but it's amazing with how small of a figure he is that they were really able to capture his likeness in here, man. This looks absolutely incredible. The details that they have in here, the realism, like I see this and I immediately know that it's the character from the movie, and just like even the details in the hair and whatnot, everything just looks really nice. Man, such great detail in such a small figure. Now, he does have just limited articulation with the basic 5 points where his head can move barely left and right, but it can move. And then you get the arms that do the rotation and the legs go forward and back, and that's about it, which is okay. You know, this figure is really just an added bonus for this set. But I like the sneakers, how they're done in like this gray color to make it almost look like they're a little dirty. So I like that. And his blue jacket is like a softer, separate pliable piece, which is pretty cool. And then he also comes with the goggles that he used in the movie. So those are pretty basic. They're just done in like rubber, and they're lime green with this bright yellow. And that just slips over his head very easily. Like I said, it is rubber, so you just kind of bend it and it goes in place, and then you can see right there what he looks like with those goggles on. So that is really cool. But I'm really not that excited for him. Like, it's nice having him in this set, don't get me wrong, but man, I am so excited for that vehicle. So let's go ahead and take a look at that vehicle now. Alright, you guys, so here it is. Here is the Ford Explorer, and man, this is one of my favorite movie cars of all time. It's like it's easily top 5. It's right behind Back to the Future. The DeLorean's #1 for me. This might be like number 2 or 3, only behind the Jurassic Park Jeep. No, I would put this above the Jurassic Park Jeep. I would put the Jeep behind this. This might be, yeah, I'm not really sure where it stands. I might have to do a video on my top 10 movie cars of all time. But yeah, this is definitely up there for me. And I even love this so much that I bought a pair of shoes that just released to match this. And I will have a review on those shoes later this week. But anyways, oh man, I am so excited for this vehicle. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Let's start right here with the front. And man, the realism of how this looks to the 90s Ford Explorer, man, it just looks so good. I just love the way it looks, and the paint on here is really nice. You have that clean gradient going from that yellow all the way up to that lime green. The only thing that I don't like is all the brown and the Jurassic Park logos. Those are all like decals, so I'm not sure how they're going to hold up over time. You can see I kind of have like an air bubble right here, and I have a little bit of air bubbles all throughout, so I hope the decal lasts over time. I hope it doesn't start to peel off. That's just one concern that I have, but either way, the graphic looks really nice and really clean, and I love the way it looks. And you can see like some of it's peeling up right here on the front here, so that's just something I'm a little cautious of, and I hope that it lasts over time. But anyways, coming back to the front here, you can see that nice black like crash bar with the lights and all that, and then coming to the side, you can see the nice like off-road tires right here, nice and thick, and they do roll really nicely with the yellow rims right there. Coming to the side, you can see it says Jurassic Park, obviously, and this is vehicle number 4. And then the doors do open up, which we'll take a look at the inside in a little bit, but both the front and back doors do open up, which is nice. And you also have that little side step right here. And then coming to the back, man, so good. And I love how you can actually see the Ford logo and the Explorer XLT logo. So nice and prominent. Really nice to have that Ford branding on there. You can see the black cover over the taillights and the Jurassic Park license plate, as well as the spare tire right there on the bottom, right here. And then coming to this side, it's going to be all exactly the same on this side. And then we'll come to the roof, actually, and I do have some fingerprints on here already and a couple scratches. But on the roof, you can see right here how that looks. You got that little extra like dome piece right there with the windows. And then on this side, you can see the lights. And then the action feature with this is a breakaway roof. So you have the like safari roof right here with the glass panel that you can see through while you're driving through Jurassic Park. But obviously, to recreate that scene of the T-Rex smashing through the roof, it has a little breakaway roof right here, so you can put the head of the T-Rex in here and kind of crash that roof in, which we'll take a look at later. But now let's go ahead and get to the inside of this vehicle. So I'll go ahead and open the doors up. As you can see, it's not like super detailed in here, but it does have some nice details. You can see the steering wheel right there. It even has some buttons sculpted on it, and you see the radio and the air vents and AC controls and all that. But it is pretty basic in here as far as like details go, but it's still nice that there's even any details in here at all. So you can see what that looks like in there. Probably get a better shot from the roof of how that looks in there. And you even do have this back portion right here, the trunk. You can see it is just empty, and there's no way to really show it off without just like kind of peeking through the windows. There is a little bit of a glare, but yeah, man, really, really nice. So I am so happy to have this in my collection, man. It looks so good. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to get it on display with the Jeep that I have from the same line, which we'll take a look at in a little bit and do a quick comparison. But now let's go ahead and move on from the Ford Explorer to the T-Rex. Alright, you guys, and here is the T-Rex, and wow, I mean, this thing is incredible. It is really growing on me. Having it in hand, messing around with it, all the details and articulation, it's absolutely blown me away. First of all, I mean, this thing is absolutely massive. Like, I'm not really sure how long this is. It's definitely maybe like close to 2 feet long in length once you have that tail, which you don't see in the packaging. This is a separate piece that you have to add on, so it's even bigger than you realize once you get it out of the packaging and attach everything. But man, this thing looks absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and go through some of the details, and then we'll take a look at the articulation, because that's pretty impressive as well. But man, all the details on here, all the paint work and everything, and I just kind of have to adjust the camera as we go. But yeah, just look at all of the like the little scales and bumps and everything that are sculpted in here, as well as the teeth and those eyes, man. Everything looks so good. And then you have the shading as we go across the top, which we'll take a look at in a second. But I'm going to swing it around this way so you guys can get a look at this side of the head. But man, all that looks incredible. And then you open the mouth, and then you just get all that mouth detail, even like right here on like that side piece of the mouth, and all the teeth, and even that tongue that's in there, man. I mean, it is just incredible. I'm gonna have to pull the camera back just ever so slightly to kind of give you guys a better look at that. But man, look at this. This thing looks so good, so realistic. Paint shading over here, just that darker brown that goes into the lighter brown that comes back into like a darker brown over here. Man, just so good. And then that shading on the neck piece with the darker browns and the lighter browns right here in the middle. And man, as just we go further down this figure, you can see like all the lines and different just wrinkles in the skin. And man, this honestly is really impressive. This is the first dinosaur that I have in my collection from Jurassic Park, and I don't know, man, I might be getting a little addicted, because this detail on here is just absolutely phenomenal, man. Look at the wrinkles over here. It just looks incredible. And you got these giant feet, Man, and it does a really good job of supporting him. He doesn't like tip over or anything, so these feet are really nice, as you can see. And even the bottom of the feet, man, look at the details on the bottom of the feet. Like, this is something nobody would ever see, but man, Mattel really went out of their way with this one, man. It looks incredible. And then as we come to that top portion here, you can see all that shading right here, that darker brown that goes all the way down. The only thing that I'm kind of bummed about is it doesn't continue on through the tail. Like, it just kind of goes and then stops, and then the tail is just all like kind of one solid color. But even the tail has really nice detail, and look, like you got like the veins or whatever this section here is just like popping out. Man, this is honestly like such an impressive figure. And again, you get more of those like veins and wrinkles and stuff over here. Man, I am honestly blown away. I'm not really sure what this is. I have a feeling this is like the Dino DNA, but I don't know what this sticker is. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, this is the first dinosaur from Jurassic Park that I have in my collection, so I'm not sure what that's about. But man, and you got the tail right here. Oh man, okay, so yeah, this is one absolutely incredible figure, man, and we'll just go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation, because I was actually very surprised with just how much articulation it has. So the head is on this crazy joint that kind of just gives it that like just that really like realistic dinosaur movement here, man, and it locks in place like no matter where you go, so you can get a bunch of great poses and pictures, and it just, the way that it locks in place is just amazing. The jaw does open up. The only thing that sucks is it doesn't, like, you can't get it to stay open. I wish this locked in place so I could, you know, display it like that, but you can only, you know, you can open and close it, but as far as I've been able to find, you can't get it to stay locked in place and stay open, which is the only downside for me. But yeah, man, just awesome, and like rotation, so you can really get just all kinds of just crazy like poses out of this, and that's just the neck region, man, which this is really impressive as far as articulation goes. Now you have the arms that just kind of swivel back and forth, and that's pretty much all they have in the arms. The legs are on ratchet joints, so they do kind of like ratchet back and forth, but they're really just meant to stay in this one place right here, so it always locks into that exact place it's supposed to be, and it stays just like that, which is nice and does a really good job of helping him stand up and stay supported. Now you do have the tail as well, which again is a separate piece, so you do have that swivel here as well as up and down. It is on a ball joint, which is really nice, and then the end of the tail is all bendy wire from right here, so you can kind of pose that tail just, you know, bending in whichever way you would want it to. But man, this is just an incredible piece. I bought this set for the car, but I'm honestly really blown away and falling in love with this T-Rex as well, man. I'm just so excited and ecstatic to have this in my collection, and I think that I'll be picking up more dinosaurs to add to this collection, because man, this is just one impressive piece. And to just show off that like breakaway roof feature right here, it is kind of hard to see because everything's like kind of jumbled in there, but I did pose the T-Rex kind of biting the side of the car, and you can see right here like the roof is kind of caving in right here, and I'll lift the camera up just to give you guys a little bit of a better angle, but yeah, you can see that roof kind of caving in right there. So I'm not the best at posing the figures, but there you go. I just wanted to show off kind of what that looks like so you guys can see that. And just for a quick comparison, here is the Jurassic Park Ford Explorer next to the Jurassic Park Jeep, and man, it is really awesome having these two iconic movie vehicles side by side next to each other. Like I said, they are easily in my top 5 movie vehicles of all time, and I'm just ecstatic to have them in my collection, and they just look so good standing side by side. Honestly, such a big fan of these. Mattel, hats off, you guys did an amazing job on both of these sets. Alright you guys, so there's my review of the brand new Jurassic World Legacy Collection T-Rex Escape Pack. Man, this thing is absolutely incredible. One of my favorite things that I've picked up in my collection in a long time, and I pick up a lot of things, but man, I am absolutely in love with this. It's been a while since I've been blown away by something to this magnitude, man, and honestly, I bought this set for the vehicle, but ended up falling in love with the T-Rex and definitely want to add some more dinos to my collection just off of that. So I'm really happy. I cannot recommend this set enough, and it should be starting to hit your local Targets as well as maybe Walmarts as well. Shortly, I found this at my local Target. So that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.